But I'll start where it began. Wilmot Benjamin, Tom Donahue, coaches who've helped me at my AAU, early stages out, then going to the late, great Jack Curran in high school. Those were the ones. And honestly, there's no bigger than family. My brother Vince and my dad were the ones who really got me there.
Well, you got to have great teammates. I'm the first one to say, yeah, I have 4 championships, but one of my favorite teammates, Big Shot Bob, he saved me so many times. Another one of my favorite teammates, B. Shaw, he saved me. Rick Fox, he saved me. So you got to have great teammates, great organizations. They allow you to focus on what you do and what you do best, as long as family and friends and all that. And Ernie, I remember when you interviewed me when I was 18 years old.
I remember that. Now, I had just started at Turner, went to San Antonio, did a feature on Big Shaq.
Wow, that's incredible.
It was.
Yeah.
I haven't changed at all, have I?
No, you still look beautiful.
I had more hair.
Good genes or good docs?
He's got good doctors.
Let's get to Kevin Harlan. Kev.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, land of the free and the home of the brave.
The Pelicans are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke.
Ready, gentlemen?
Taking a look at San Antonio. This is a team in great mid-season form right now. A lot of things going right.
This is an incredible atmosphere in this building, Kevin. I mean, their winning streak has continued to grow. As it has, their fans' excitement has grown right along with it.
And you know what? You can feel it in the air, guys. The home crowd energized. And I'll tell you what, right now, this is one of the toughest buildings you are going to ever compete in when you talk about trying to play on the road in the NBA.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for New Orleans right now, Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. And it's Ajinça in at the 5 down low. And it's the Pelicans with the ball following the bucket by the Spurs. There's the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's the captain. Drills the three-pointer. The captain's got 5 points so far.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Alvin Gentry.
Yes, Kevin, he's certainly mindful of the shot-blocking presence they'll run up against inside, but he doesn't want them shying away offensively. If anything, he said, we've got to be aggressive, but also patient. If we can be deceptive in the way we attack, and there are ways to do that, we can be successful inside. Guys, let's see how successful they can be.
All right, Doris, thanks. Well, guys, they're thinking mainly about how to tackle the defense they're facing.
And that's got to be the focus. It takes a lot of game planning to come up with ways to put points on the board consistently against these guys.
And we know this coach is very comfortable game planning. He'll have a lot of ideas of how to attack this defense today. Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Outside Holiday. The dish to Evans. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Evans has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Leonard has it in the corner. Pass to the captain. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Evans kicks to Davis. He dishes it to Holiday. New Orleans moving it around. Davis setting the pick for Evans, and Tyreek Evans is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play.
Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
No good from the captain.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
Leonard attacking, drops it in from 11 feet. Leonard's got his second bucket tonight.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And Davis can't get it to go. San Antonio leading by 3. And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the triple.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Now here's Leonard. 17 points for him last game against Indiana. That's good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pelicans trail by 5. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Gordon against Green. And again, no good by New Orleans. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Freak, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Plumlee, he's checked in for Aldridge. West comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Anderson, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Tony Parker subbed in for Green. New Orleans also making some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Johnson comes in for Tyreek Evans. And Mo Williams subbed in for Drew Holiday.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Omer Asher, he's checked in for Davis. And Williams drops them both. Spurs leading by 5. Here's the captain. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. The captain's got 11 points.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Asher the screen for Williams. To the inside. West with the steal. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Parker's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And here's Anderson from the arc. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Anderson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's the captain, defended by Gordon. The captain passes to Plumlee. No luck. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. 54 seconds left in the first. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And this, now a list of guys who can shoot it as well as they can pass it. The point guards with the highest shooting percentage in the NBA. Freak, number 1.
And he's been even more accurate with his shooting than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field.
And, Greg, this isn't a power forward we're talking about. I mean, this is a point guard. He's knocking down shots from 20 feet like they were layups. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a foul finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Now here's Johnson. Outside Gordon. Cloak loose. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Good.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Williams up on top. Covered by Parker. Williams dishes to Gordon. That 3 off the mark. Parker.
Just in time.
What a shot!
The fans are loving it, Kevin. What a shot.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Spurs out in front, up by 9. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus. Well, I tell you, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you with.
Yeah, the brow definitely has the full...
Captain comes in for Green, and then for New Orleans, Alexis Ajinça has checked in for JaVale McGee. Anderson comes in for Tyreek Evans, and Gordon subbed in for Mo Williams. Setting the 4 now for the Pelicans. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. Davis is out there with Alexis Ajinça, and it's Anderson in at the 3. Here's Ajinça, chance there to take the lead, missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He finished with 54 points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot. No doubt about it.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Ashik's checked in.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. Anderson's got 7 now in this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Here's the captain. Excellent D there from Holiday.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Parker against Gordon, and Ashik kicks to Holiday. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. While we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month. In 3rd, the Pelicans.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Here's the captain, guarded by Holiday. They get a bet. The shot's good from Plumlee.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Knocked loose. It's 2-on-1. Pushing it up. And that one's good. Parker. And now a 4-point Spurs lead.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
They set the pick. Holiday against Parker. And Holiday kicks to Gordon. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Spurs lead by 4. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Tony Parker. And Tony, a lot of tough play out there in that first half. How would you describe this game so far?
A lot of intensity, very physical. We're playing pretty well, but I'm not very happy the way we finished the first half. We had a good lead, and they came back on us, so in the second half we have to do it again.
Tony, thank you so much. Kevin, a guy who's never satisfied.
All right, Doris, thank you. And whoop. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Cole Aldrich is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's the captain in at the one spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-overs. You got to finish the job.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's a good screen. Gordon and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to go on Cole Aldrich. Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts. 81%.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Leonard, the pass to the captain. Launches a 3. A second chance effort. The shot is good off the backboard. And it's 9 points for Leonard. Pelicans trail by 6. Holiday with it. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Gordon dishes to Holiday. He feeds it to Ajinça. They set the pick. And there's the pass to Gordon. And the shot falls short this time.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those.
Take a few chances. A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Here's Leonard, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
And now, your first team.
And here's a look at numbers for the captain. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 45 points per, 14 assists, and almost... And you love his anticipation, all those steals. He's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
Well, he's sneaky. I mean, you don't think he's watching you, and then all of a sudden, he's got the ball heading the other way.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. JaVale McGee's checked in for Alexis Ajinça, and it's Williams in for Drew Holiday. Spurs leading by 11. Leonard attacking, and it's San Antonio with another.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Green against Gordon. Clock at 6. Williams kicks to McGee. It's Williams with the drive. No good there off the double clutch.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
The feed to Evans. And here's McGee. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Will it go? Williams missing again.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
You're no doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down. And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Feeds it to Davis. Puts up a three. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Williams. San Antonio's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Anderson comes in for Davis, and it's Johnson in for Gordon. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Evans goes in. The kick out to Anderson. 6 to shoot. Johnson outside. Off target from outside.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Williams attacking. Pass to Anderson. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's the captain. 23 points in the game. Dishes it to Parker. 14 feet away. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 25 points for Freak.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Ryan Anderson again. Anderson's got 4 this quarter.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
16 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's the captain inside. West right through the D for the layup. And the Spurs lead by 18.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant. He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Spurs. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. So for New Orleans right now, Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. Anthony Davis is out there with Anderson. And it's Ajinça in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Kicks to Gordon. And they double up Gordon. Got a hand on it.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Pelicans trail by 16. Over to the left wing. Davis with a screen on Aldridge. And Holiday, here we go. All alone. San Antonio with the rebound. The captain's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the shot is good. The captain's got 10 points here in the second half.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Outside Holiday. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time.
For San Antonio. New Orleans also making some changes. Anderson comes in for Gordon, and Mo Williams subbed in for Drew Holiday. Williams passes to Davis. Left side Anderson. Here's Ajinça, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Spurs leading by 18. Here's the captain. Good on the triple. The captain's got 30.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Outside Williams. Left side Davis. It's picked off. Here's the captain, and he dunks it down.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Holiday with it. Now Green defending. Took him no time at all on that one. 6 points for Drew Holiday.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Here's the captain, guarded by Holiday. No good from the captain. And he uses the glass on the layup. The captain's got 9 points now in the quarter.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
It's Williams with the drive. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Here's the captain. Good D by Holiday. Pelicans trail by 21.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
But, Greg, still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for the captain. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Green. West passes to the captain. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by West. 37 points for Freak.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Fires the 3, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had them on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at them.
The whole knockout blow.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with David West. And David, congratulations on the win. How happy are you with the way the team played tonight?
Yeah, I thought as a unit, I thought we came out with the right energy. Stuck to what we talked about doing in the back in terms of our game plan. And we were able to execute from start to finish.
David, thank you. Kevin, so often about execution.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
He was an offensive dynamo for them tonight. The way it was going, you could see sky was the limit for him in terms of scoring. And he didn't stop, at least until he was going to get 40.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is. Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Take your lady back up in this, hop up in the six, and you should ignore these rappers, man. They say anything. Call me Susie Piggy Bank. I got plenty change. She rep HBK over everything. Married to the game with the wedding rag. Everybody try to duplicate. We just innovate. Young and making plenty cake. Get my straight. I'm a heartbreak vet. Being broke, what I can't accept. I'ma hold it down to the depths. No Reeboks, cause it's all about a check. Bet $1 million that your man ain't like this. Cause I stack my chips. I'm on my grind. Mind on money, money on my mind. So if you in the way, I'll run you over. It's the heartbreak army, I'm a soldier. Huh? I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Ain't nothing changed with the name on the check. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I don't know about y'all, but I'll die about respect. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I'ma live in the meantime. Haters telling me to chill cause they need time. Rest in peace, it's the G-A-N-G. Hate on me, cause we ain't leave the seat vacant. We taking the R.A.P. game to a new place. I swear that we got this tied like a shoelace for real. Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing.